have your ice cream?
Get off. This is mine.
Hey, why you no pick on somebody your own size?
Get off. This is mine.
Fish, fish, lovely fishy fish. Fishy ones, smelly ones, come and get your fish. Ooh.
Nice pilchards.
Careful there, it's right tricky to keep me balance. Woo! It's a good job these buckets aren't any heavier, or I'd topple.
She is flopping all over the place. We have a saying in Peru, a heavy stone will sink the swiftest fish. He smells worse than a dead skunk.
Stop mucking around.
My orange cart is proper stuck. It won't budge.
I possess immense strength. I would like to move it.
Don't you touch my oranges.
I possess immense strength. I would like to move it.
Don't you touch my oranges.
It will take me ages to mend these mancessories with needle and thread. Don't poke me. Can't you see I'm busy? My fancy stitching contraption is broken and needs a new spinning wheel thingy, but I've got no idea where to get one.
Dirty rags. Buy one, get one free.
These rags are filthy.
Oh, thank you, sir. The filthiest rags in all of Victorian London. Don't touch if you ain't gonna buy. I don't want you rubbing the filth off.
Hello, sir. That's a very speedy-looking machine.
Indeed it is. The fastest thing on one big wheel and one little wheel. I'm going to cycle around the world on it in 80 days, or my name's not Henry Elswamp. Don't touch that. If any of the parts come off, it could have disastrous consequences.
Hello, sir. That's a...
Indeed, I'm going to...
That rings a bell. What is that?
That quick-drying cement is wonderful. Turns rock hard before you know it. I reckon I've filled enough holes now. Just gonna sit here and wait for the clock to strike so I can go home. Soon as that bell rings, I'm off.
If I can make a bell ring, he can go home.
Cheerio!
The hotter the oven, the bigger the bread. She's distracted from... I meant to do that.
Don't be twiddling nose. You'll ruin my bakering. Don't make me come over there. What's happened to my batter? It's all gone wrong. This whisk is pointless.
Coffee.
You have a funny look in your eye. What are you doing, Gavin? You are acting most suspiciously. And where is Bertram?
He has to meet someone about...
Tell me, Gavin, is he having an adventure?
No, Mom, most definitely not. That is a hefty stone.
Fishy fish, fishy ones, smelly ones, come and get your fish. Ooh.
Nice pilchards.
Careful there, it's right tricky to keep me balanced. Ooh, it's a good job these buckets aren't any heavier or I'd topple right over.
She is flopping all over the place. We have... Do you like rock?
Oh, sorry dear, I'm flapping about like a kipper.
Ah, my ice cream.
Don't cry like a little girl. Here, have another.
That won't work.
That's it, Gavin! Drill like you've never drilled before! I'm free! Quick, Gavin! Let's make good our escape before the guards notice. Oh, we're surrounded.
Quick, Mr. Fiddle.
Into the sewers. Really? Quickly, Gavin! We need to escape.
Quick! They've made... We'll flush them out! Duh.
We're trapped! Like rats.
Ooh! There's no need for that!
And now to nimbly scuttle across. Gavin, you plank! Quick! What's that creaking sound?
He's not going to hold, sir.
Luckily, this rubble broke my fall. Oh, Gavin. Who would have believed that I, Bertram Fiddle, leading Victorian explorator, would be a fugitive from the law and accused of being Jeff the murderer? We've been in some scrapes, eh, Gavin? But hiding in the sewers is certainly a low point. Maybe Werther was right. Adventuring is a waste of time.
We have a saying in Peru, you cannot lock up the wind.
Are we doomed to die here? I think not. Not like this. Watch those steam jets, Gavin. They could have your eye out.
There is a great number of them, sir.
It won't fit. A code is needed. Watch those steam jets, Gavin. They could have your eye out.
There is a great number of them, sir.
It won't fit. A code is needed.
Which way now? Find a way out, sir. I will stand guard here.
The wheel is rusted tight. I need to turn it off. It needs some lubrication.
We have a saying in Peru, a snail can do anything. Yes.
Oh, it's all wet and slippy. That's got it. I can't get a good grip.
Yes.
I'm quite sure I loosened it for you, Gavin.
Yes. At your service. Would not work, sir.
Oh, yes.
Count Falchmuckle?
Ah, Fiddle. Fancy seeing you down here.
What are you doing down here?
I'm just on one of my perambulations. I've heard there's been another murder. Is it true, Fiddle?
It wasn't me, I assure you.
It's most peculiar that whenever we meet a tragedy has befallen someone, don't you think?
What do you mean?
What's that noise? Have the police ventured down here? My, they must really be after you. It's not good for my repute. It seems to me that you're being played with, Mr. Fiddle. But then again, aren't we all? There's more than one way to skin a rat. It seems to me that you're being played with, But then again, there's more... You can't hide down here forever, Fiddle. Remember, things are not always what they seem, Fiddle.
Fiddle, I thought you'd been arrested.
I've just escaped. You have to believe me, I'm innocent.
We've all murdered people, Fiddle. The trick is to be rich enough so you can get away with it.
Lord Arthwipe, it wasn't me. I was framed.
Ha 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 ha. Whenever I do something despicable, I like to get away for a few days until it all blows over. Go and stay with my cousin Lord Wretchedly in the country. No one will find you there. There will be a train leaving from the station soon. Make sure you get on it. I'll let him know you're coming.
Oh, thank you, Lord Arthwipe. I knew you wouldn't desert me in my hour of need.
Ha 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 ha. Think nothing of it, Fiddle. You need to disguise your appearance, Fiddle. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Ha 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 ha! Try one of those on for size. Oh, yes. That suits you. That really does. No one will recognize you now.
They're a little tight.
It's tiger cordial, Fiddle. Do you want some?
Ooh, it's got quite a bite to it. I feel rather peculiar.
Oh, that looks handy.
That's my lucky monkey paw. I won it from the Maharaja just after his house burnt down. Do you want it, Fiddle? You could do with some luck. Ha 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 ha. Take it. I insist.
Thank you, your lordship. Is there anything I can do in return?
I'm sure I'll think of something. Just something I picked up in the Orient.
We must get into the station or we will miss our train. The Manporium, full of male enhancements to make oneself more manly. All sorts of gentlemanly enhancements in there.
Can't you hurry up, woman? I'm in a dreadful hurry.
I told you already, my sewing wheel is broken. Whatever were you doing to get them so torn up?
How long does it take to mend a pair of gloves? I really am awfully frustrated.
Sir Bruce looks worried, like a ferret in a thunderstorm. I really hope this works.
You fixed it! Now I'll be finished in no time. Here you go, mister. As good as new.
You are blocking my path, sir. I need to meet my wife and children.
Sorry, sir. I've just got to carefully maneuver my cart through this narrow path.
I can't take it anymore. Out of my way.
My oranges! My lovely oranges!
Ooh, a cup of buttocks. Poor little critter. It's totally helpless. I do enjoy the occasional beefcake at weekends. What's in this meaf?
You don't want to know.
A DIY sausage machine. What's this stretchy sack-like thing?
That, my good man, is a donkey bladder.
Eeyore!
Take it. It would be an awful shame to waste it. Oh, I do make myself chuckle.
Pig's stomach is good for you. Don't believe the tripe. Ooh, a meat mound. Yes, a meat mound. That's what it's called. It's like a hill of beef.
Go on, have a good poke. I don't mind. Hello? Yes. They are here, all plump and ready for chopping up. You can come and collect them any time you like.
What a grisly character.
$985, $986, $987. Oh, you made me jump. I'll be with you shortly. I'm just finishing this hard-as-iron gobstopper display. I'll be with you as soon as I finish this highly unstable pyramid.
Can we have some candy, Mother? We promise to be good. It's that man!
I'm sorry, do I know you?
He's the man who tricked us! The man who fed us spider webs! From a toilet brush!
We've been undisguised.
See? We told you it was him! And he's the one who's been doing all the naughty murderings, Mother!
Good, darlings. I'm sure he's forgiven you.
We should lock him in a cage.
Such shrewd children.
And his impressive manservant. You look flustered. Have you been up to mischief? Don't worry, Mr. Fiddle. I am playing with you. Have you seen Sir Bruce? We arranged to meet here, but he's very late. I do hope he hasn't had one of his episodes. He has a frightful temper if goaded.
We must get into the station or we will miss our train. Those boxes are stacked very haphazardly. Why, that treacle is teetering very precariously. Do you like sausages? Sausage!
Pendleton? No, bad dog. Ha ha! Drop that sausage, Pendleton!
Pops-a-daisy!
Our balloon!
Oh, my giddy goodness. Look what you've made me do. Now I shall have to start over again.
Wilfred, Willicent, what did I tell you about misbehaving?
But it wasn't us, Mother.
That's it. It's the naughty cupboard for you both. And neither of you should be getting any sweeties.
We will remember this. We have a very particular set of skills. We will find you.
Be careful not to slip on those. You could lose your bearings.
Yes. No, sir. We'll never get past him without help.
Don't you come near my oranges! You'll squash them into pieces! Don't you come near my oranges! You'll squash them into pieces!
At your no, sir. At your service. Yes. Yes. Would not work, sir.
Don't you come near my oranges! You'll squash them into pieces!
This queue is taking too long. I'm running awfully late for my train. Would you awfully mind if we pushed in?
You most certainly shall not. To the back of the queue with you! Ha!
She has a very prickly attitude. an earthenware pot full of switches and knobs. Why, you could say it was a crock of dials. Oh, look, a human. What manner of shop is this? It's a toy shop. I make the finest automatonical toys and robots in all of Victorian London. But nobody wants to pay for toys anymore. My, what a trunk! It seems to have an awful lot of junk in it. A zoetrope. Spinning it creates moving images, but it takes a long time to draw all those pictures.
The people that make those must be very talented.
And handsome. Is that an automatonic boy? He's a robotic manservant. Understands everything you tell it to do. His mechanism is missing some components. The mechanical innards are all missing. I had to sell them for scrap. You won't find such complicated apparatus just lying around. It's not going to work unless you have all the components, is it? He seems fairly harmless. What a ridiculous contraption. That's too heavy for me to lift. I'll put my back out.
Yes.
He seems fairly harmless.
Yes.
Will these help? What a swell job! It's alive! As good as new. Do you want to take him for a test walk? Just be careful with him. That's the most complex piece of engineering.
A cyborg sidekick? Ridiculous. No, sir.
You, sir! Stop right there! What? Oh! I've been caked in treacle! I can't see! Blind! I'm blind! Officer down!
Quick, sir.
Quickly! Get on the train! Next stop, Wretchedly Hall. are, Gavin. Wretchedly. It's miles from anywhere. No one will find us now. It's getting late. We should make our way to Wretchedly Hall as soon as possible. Excuse me, dusty old lady. When is the next train to London? She's fast asleep. It looks like she's been waiting for quite some time. I don't think we can rely on the railway to get back to London, Gavin. We are going to have to find an alternative method of transport. There doesn't seem to be any trains back to London forever. It's closed and looks rather dejected.